What am I doing today? We have no idea. We have no idea. Oh shoot, I forgot. Let's see. This is making me more hungry. Asian salad. So I'm in the salad. Hello there. Good evening. How we doing? I am looking for an inspo for tonight. I'm not seeing much. Here it is. I was like, where is it? So I have defrosted ground turkey, but I have no idea what to do with it. So I'm seeing if I can find any inspiration to cook with it. So we'll see. I thought I was defrosting ground beef and I was thinking about doing tacos, but it's not ground beef, it's turkey. I mean, we could do ground turkey tacos. That would be different. I literally cannot find anything. Hello there. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Favorite song. How do you call, what is the name? It's a Sky Full of Stars. I don't remember the name of the band. I don't know. There's something about that song that every time I hear that song, I need to like jump and dance. Oh my gosh. So what are you looking to cook? That's exactly what I'm looking. No, I'm not stressed. Yes, it's Sky Full of Stars. It says your sky full of stars. They wanna tell us apart, something like that. I'm not a singer. Okay, so I got ground turkey over here for the cook or looking to cook question, and I have no idea what to do with it. So I'm trying to see if I found something with ground meat and cook something. I did pasta yesterday, so I'm like not looking forward to making pasta. I came here to sleep. I like the channel and subscribe. Now I'm going to sleep. Good night. All right. Well, first of all, thank you so much for subscribing and liking. I really, really appreciate it. And hope you have a good night. Is it late over there? I am having a good day, Greg. I am having a good day. It's been very productive. I loaded my first video here on YouTube of 2025. I also loaded my first episode in 10 months of my podcast. So I'm excited. We're going back with the podcast. I'll subscribe to everything. Italian? No, I'm Puerto Rican. From Puerto Rico, but I'm living in Florida, in the United States. Can you hear my child? Weird noises. Okay, so what let me try to find another cookbook. The whole world is hearing your voice right now. Turn that shit down and voice. I'm gonna try from this as well, because I love her food, but her foods are not as healthy and clean as hers. So she's more controversial, but she is health conscious, so I like to listen to her. I like her cookbooks. Sí, hablo español. Soy de Puerto Rico. Okay. All right, so let's see. Enchiladas verdes. I just need an inspo. I just need something that says, you know what? I'm going to get inspired by that. Creamy prosciutto pasta. Cut bake. I should just start making the ground turkey and see where it goes. I could still have it with rice. I just need to make sure that the turkey has a good flavor. New York strip steak. Garlic, salt, black pepper, and butter and shallot. What do you want?
The popcorn thing is stuck in my.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Doesn't take it out.
I think. Bájate la camisa. Dime, mi amor. I said I was not gonna do pasta. Okay, so I have these 3 cheese tortellini. So I'm gonna do this. We are a family of 6, so I need to do 2 of this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the ground turkey, but I'm gonna make it like in a nice garlic butter sauce. Gracias.
Mommy!
Dime. And we're gonna add broccoli for our greens. We found some thyme, so we're gonna add thyme as well. All right, I think we're good with the menu. Hi, Mama. Cuidado. Thank you. You wearing World Waldo's top. Awesome. I think I found this at Marshall's. Fun story about this. I was wearing it a few days ago, and I filmed a new YouTube video slash podcast episode, and I was wearing this. So today I was wearing something completely different. My daughter doesn't let me speak. No hay más. Es más, cómete eso. And you should never ask a person if it's pregnant, because basically you just call me fat. Thank you. So, what I was saying. Oh, the top. So, toma. So when I was about to load the video that I just loaded today, I noticed I did not took a thumbnail photo. So I was like, holy cow, I don't have a thumbnail photo. And what the heck am I gonna do? So I had to go back to my closet, put the same shirt, figured out which earrings I was wearing, and put the same one, so that way I could take a photo for the thumbnail, and that way I could upload the video. I was wearing a black how do you call it, hoodie today. But fun fact, that is something I need to work with this year, and it's working on my thumbnail photos. I saw a tip, I just need to like really put the structure to implement it, where usually creators do the same thing that I do, and it's that they girl, where they film and they forget about the thumbnail, and that's a horrible mistake. Like horrible. Title and thumbnails are the #1 thing for getting clicks in your videos. So you should stop forgetting the thumbnail. And this creator, she gave the tip to make it a priority that before you sit down and film, you first take a thumbnail. You will not film your video until you do your thumbnail. However, because I do vlogs mostly than thumbnails, I don't have that structure in my head that I need to throw a thumbnail. But this video was me sitting down, sharing with you guys like what are my plans for 2025, and I was sharing with you where I was over the last 2 years. I kind of felt like I lost my identity in the last on 2024, and I was kind of lost. 2023 is when I had my big severe depression, where it was really bad. So my job as a content creator and as a coach went to the back end, and this year it's like I finally know what happened. I realized, what was going on with me, and I'm like working to like, it's okay for change and your goals to change, because you change. Like, I was single for 8 years, and now I am in a relationship, so my life changed. I moved to a new state, so my life changed even more drastically. And it's okay for my goals and dreams and the way I had planned for things to change. Also, I struggle with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, and I really need to work on myself. So now that I'm like, I healed, I have this new life, I had new goals, and now that I know what I want to do and where I want to go, now I can like get back to my life and all that stuff. But yeah, now I'm gonna be doing more sit down videos, because I'm gonna do vlogs. I'm gonna be doing 3 videos on my YouTube channel. 2 of them are gonna be vlogs, and 1 of them is gonna be like a sit down video, or maybe it could be 2 sit down videos and 1 vlog. But one of the sit down videos is gonna be a video slash podcast episode. So I'm excited that I'm back in my podcast. I always wanted to do podcasts. And as a matter of fact, I have a few people here on my live streams that have said like, you should have your own podcast. In my mind, I was like, I had it, I just haven't been posting anymore. So maybe it was a sign. You guys were giving me a sign that it was time for me to come back to my podcast. And since now I decided to do YouTube, my full-time job, and I need to post 3 videos on YouTube every week, I think this is a better time for me to do sit-down videos and use them as well as podcasts. Though you are not fat, don't let others have your doubt yourself. Your personality, it's lovely, lively, and smile, it's beautiful. Thank you, Greg. Did you miss me, Lilia? Hi, Lilia. It's been a few days. How you been? How is everybody's Monday? So I was saying I had a good Monday because I finally, like, I did not even have planned to get back to my podcast. I just loaded the YouTube and that's when it hit me, like, put it as well in your podcast. Which, that was another thing. Great. I'm glad to hear that. What are you up to right now? So my podcast, the company that I had it with, Spotify bought it. So they changed a few things when it comes to like your login, and I could not log into my podcast, and I was so frustrated. I was like, oh my gosh, how the heck and how do I log in? And it took me an hour and something to figure it out, how I could log into my podcast. But I did it, and we have a new episode on the podcast as well. And I am very, very happy with where I am right now. Body shaming, it's part of being out there in the world. Like, if you're not a content creator and people body shame you, imagine when you are a content creator. So I do not allow that to be personal, but it's still kind of mean for you to comment on those things because you never know. Especially if the person has been, you never know if the person have struggled with weight or body image. And if the person, like right now, if I have been struggling with body dysmorphia and somebody will ask me that question, I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant, that could have a really horrible mental toll on somebody. So this is why I also don't like allowing people to body shame. And like, if they say something, I will block them, because I have a lot of people watching these live streams. I'm not the only one here. And maybe I am strong and I do not allow those comments to affect me, but it could affect the other people that are here in the live stream. Microbiology. That sounds like too much. I don't think I will ever be able to do microbiology. But I hope you nailed it. I hope you nailed it, girl. I'm cheering for you. I might be interested. I love science and all that stuff, but will I learn something and be a pro on it? No, it's like quantum physics. I love quantum physics, and I barely understand half of the shit that I read, but I love it because I love science. I love the space. I love everything. I love astrology. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Let me get my drink. Look at me. I'm complaining about not being able to sleep early, and I am drinking an energy drink at 5:52. By the way, I'm late for dinner. I need to hurry my butt up. I'm too slow. I was supposed to cook earlier. I couldn't find the account. I have missed you. Maybe it's because you were earlier and you saw my other name. I know I shifted my YouTube channel name, but I don't know if you've been here before or after I changed my channel name. Hi there, Montenegro. Are the dark circles under the eyes due to insomnia? I don't have insomnia. But thanks for letting me know that I have black circles in my eyes. People in the comments. So I defrosted. I'm going with the flow. I defrosted some ground turkey. I tried to look for inspiration on cookbooks, but I didn't find any, and I really need to just get started. So I'm just like taking stuff out of my fridge. I found this. So this is 3-cheese tortellini. It has ricotta, parmesan, and Romano cheeses. So I think I'm gonna do these babies over here. And I'm just gonna add, for fresh vegetables, I'm gonna add cherry tomatoes. In every meal, I'm trying to always have veggies. So I'm gonna add tomatoes, I'm gonna add broccoli, a lot of garlic, because I wanna make it like in a butter garlic sauce. So it's pretty simple, but I think it's gonna taste good. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And I might also have it with a salad. Oh, I also found that I still have some fresh thyme. Should I add thyme or green scanes? No, I think I'm going with thyme. You are charismatic. Don't listen to others. Thank you, thank you. It's part of the job. It also has to do with lighting and stuff like that, like, and the angle. If I'm down here and with dark, it might look, my face look more horrible. But if I'm higher and I have good lighting, it's gonna look better. Talking about lighting, I'm excited because I just came home and I got me a ring light. I got me a ring light. Look at this. Because I'm going to be filming sit-down videos for YouTube and / podcast episodes. So we want good lighting. And for vlogging, I have this baby over here. And when I do live streams, I put this light. But she is annoying. She is so bright that she's annoying. Let me show you. Boy. Let's see if you can notice the difference. Boy, mi amor. Here you go. Okay. See how I tell you that she is bright. Let me turn the light off. And she's annoying. So, does it look better? Or should I turn it off? Okay, what is broccoli? Broccoli, it's a vegetable. It's this baby over here. Beautiful, thank you. There is a soup in Ukraine. It's named borscht, like the cars search and try to make it. It's so yummy. I need to, let me try that. Because I'm working on a membership website and I want to put different recipes and I want to put like flavors from different like countries. Bored. And you just give me an idea to look like the basic flavors of Ukraine, because I'm making a blog with different profile flavors of different countries, and I did not thought about Ukraine, so that would be a good also thing to do. I should try to figure out how I can put my tripod in here, so that way when I'm cooking, I can like put the phone and share with you the process of the food as I cook. Okay, I need to cut now the broccoli. So I'm going to cook some tortellini. We have this baby over here. And I'm gonna make ground turkey with veggies. I'm having cherry tomatoes and broccoli. So I always have veggies on my meals. The sound of the aluminum. That would be a good sound for ASMR video. You're from Turkey. Turkey, that's another place. You guys are inspiring me. I love you so much. Turkey. I'm trying to do a flavor profile of different countries. So as I see you guys from all over the world and you give me ideas and stuff like that. To search. I learn and I give good recipes to my clients. Okay, so let's cover this. I can help you with that. My mom is Ukrainian and my father from Syria. Both kitchen are so rich. Ooh. It would be nice to learn right straight from the source and not just from Google, because whatever I learned, I had to like Google it or YouTube it, and it's not the same like having that straight from the source, if it makes any sense. Like this recipe came straight from a Ukraine family, Ukraine kitchen. Really nice menu. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going with the flow. My kids ask me all the time, what are you cooking for dinner? And I literally 99% of the time say, I don't know. I get in the kitchen and I don't know. Like I literally had this defrosted in the counter and I was like, okay, what am I making with this? I love garlic. I love garlic. Me and my boyfriend love to eat in different countries' restaurants. We are always exploring different flavor profiles. That's one of the things I love about him. He is picky, but at the same time, he's not afraid to try something new. Pro tip to keep your kitchen clean after you cook. Clean as you go. I I love cooking. I love food. I went to cooking school and graduated on baking, as a matter of fact. But I hated the mess, especially the dishes. The dishes, man, the dishes. I would rather not cook and eat in a fast food than have to deal with the dishes. What is? At least for me, one of the top foods of Puerto Rico. It's mofongo. So mofongo is sweet plantains. You cut them in little, like one, I think 2 inch or 1.5 inch. You cut them and you will deep fry them, and when they are nicely gold, you will take them out, you will smash them, and you're gonna smash it with garlic, salt, and it's so yummy. So that you put it on a thing where it's gonna have like a hole, and the plantains is gonna be all. I have that thing in here as a matter of fact. So you will smash it on this, and you will smash it, making a hole, but making sure they stick to the sides, and then you will fill it with whatever protein you want. My favorite is with chicken or shrimp in the Creole sauce. It's a red tomato sauce, which is the second like profile flavor of Puerto Rican food. That's my favorite. And my boyfriend, and that's one of the most popular, I believe it's one of the most popular top foods of Puerto Rico. And my boyfriend doesn't like mofongo. And I'm like, you what? You what? You Puerto Rican. And he's like, I hate it. But I think he's one of that only person in the world that doesn't like mofongo. Mama, give me broccoli. Your kitchen is very clean. It will be noticed as soon as it goes on air. I'm not sure about the air thing, what that means. Okay, so let me put this here. And I need to put, where's the other one? Oh, I'm gonna put this back where it goes. Okay, now the pasta water. So I did my first business investment. It was an epic fail. I might have lost money. You have to like it. It's tradition. I know. Yeah, like if it's maybe other foods, I could get it, but that's like the typical. That's what that's what you ask for Puerto Rican food. You say mofongo. Like when my family manages over 50 Airbnb properties, and we have people from all over the world asking like, what is a Puerto Rican food that we need to try, and we always say mofongo. Like you have to. Anastasia, are you eating this thing, or are you just spilling it all over your room floor? Am I gonna go surprised when I go to your room? Yeah? You're so adorable. Okay, whatever. Sorry about that. A small lost part of your name. I know, it's classic. You have to. You have to. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the meat now.
There's a lot.
Another one?
It's already dead.
What the?
I know.
Espérate, mira. Napkin para. ¿Dónde?
It's taco.
We are having a situation in my daughter's room. We keep finding wasps in her room. Like, almost every day. Luckily, most of them have been dead, but every day we found a new one. And it's a girl's, including a baby room. And wasps, when those bite, they're not a joke. I called maintenance for like pest control, and the guy said he couldn't do nothing. That the only thing he could do is to spray the surroundings of the windows and doors. So if they go in, they touch the venom, they can pass to another dimension. But I have found alive ones, first of all. And second, they get in my daughter's room, my baby's room as well. Like, the only one I didn't find in her room was in the living room, and she was a huge one. Huge one.
It was like this. It was super big.
Yeah.
I thought it was inside, but it was like,
We thought it was outside, but it was inside.
yeah.
That was the first one we found. Then we keep finding it. So I think there might be a nest near their window, and they're getting through her window, or maybe like somewhere in the ceiling, and they're getting through the air vent or something. I don't know.
Are they getting in the holes? Remember the guy said there's a hose in the that one.
Yeah, but they're in your room.
That's weird. It's not even coming to your room or Stephen's room. It's not, I mean, like, we.
All right. Ah! Janet, te dijeron hola.
Huh?
Somebody say hi.
They said hi.
I'm sorry to hear that, Paul. She say Chanel, hi.
Hi. You know how to put 2N, right? Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Uy, me asustaste. I thought that's a big. What the hell is that?
Language. What?
Oh, nothing. I thought it was a big spider.
Oh, no. I have not been able to do my social media content. What did I do this morning? Oh, I had to do my hair. And that took me out of time. You're a very sweet girl, Chanel. Are you okay? She is afraid of you. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just concerned because we have these huge wasp things that I still cannot figure it out. We have found more than 10 in the girls' room. So they're either coming through the window because there is a nest nearby, or they have the nest inside the ceiling and they're getting in the girls' room through the vent or something like that. Sorry, I don't know how to write the name really. You did write it right. It's only with one N, but the rest it's right. If you write it with two N's, it means a channel, like YouTube channel or TV channel. But if you write it with one N, it's a name of there's a brand like Louis Vuitton, what other, Dior, like those big brands, Chanel. I got that name from her. I all the time get confused and write two N's, and then I'm like, no, this is a name. Have you watched Fast and Furious? I think I have watched all of them. Ever since the first one came to the very last one. I have watched them all. Oh, I don't remember if I screamed, but I need to scream about everything as well. Like if something fails, I scream. By the way, I get scared easily. I remember when I was at work, my brother-in-law was the business property, and every time he would go to the property, he would try to go quiet, and he was like, I'm here, and I would still scream, and he was like, I give up. If I come slow, you scream. If I come normal, you scream. Like you will be, and I'm like, I always get scared. Like I'm the easiest person to scare, period. Something fails, I scream. Germany. Hello, Germany. How? I just found a little piece of glass on my foot. Praise the gods, it was my foot and not my 2-year-old daughter. It's your boyfriend. He's at work. Why you want to see my boyfriend anyway? I know the brand. We don't have brands here. Me too. Well, I got the name from her. Like, I was like, I want a super, like, high class name. And my thought process about my daughter's name were so different. For Chanel, I was thinking, Chanel! I was thinking high class, like luxury, like, you know, top of the world name. And then for my baby, I was thinking about holistic, spiritual, like total different thoughts on their names. I'm about to literally block the person. I'm like, I'm trying to figure it out if he's being disrespectful or not. But I think he is because you made that comment. I know! Heart attack. I could be like sweaty, you guys. Your heart is racing so bad, and people will swear like they scare you so bad, and like they did nothing. Like there was no intention to scare the hell out of your soul, and they still would do it. No more 2025. No more what? Mickey Mouse. What the? Oh, can you hear my toddler? Let me put this up so I can put this here. So apparently I cannot mention names in here. So I got this for the baby. Isn't that cute? She's obsessed with Mickey. Like she's all day watching Mickey Mouse. So, and then I got me this. It was cheap. It was 15. Yeah, 15. So I got me a new sweater because I am sick and tired of the ones I have. I may or may not have gone crazy shopping for my best friend's shop. I'm scared for that bill. Because every time I think it's an amount of money, it's always more. And she does charge you for the shipping. And yeah, I'm scared for my life. That shipping box is gonna be huge and expensive. Love you. All right, sweetie, have a good night. And again, I am wishing you the best tomorrow. And you're late for bed, so go to bed. You have an exam. But thank you for being here with me again. I will see you this week. And you're gonna let me know how you did. But hope you have a good night. ¿Qué? Ya yo lo dije.
Can I see it?
Huh?
Can I see it?
Say good night. She's leaving. They want to say hi to you?
Huh?
Go to bed.
Oh. Good night. Wow. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
She said good night, darling. Her name is
Lilia.
Lilia.
Yes.
It says, one person said goodnight.
This is the light that I got me today. Okay. Oh my God.
LOL.
What you doing, little one?
She don't know yet. I need my hair done. Can you brush my hair? You brush my hair? Okay, thank you. Dad, give me my money. I need my money. Dad, give me my money. Lily, come on. Lily.
All right. Good night. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I feel like this room is messy and it's really not that bad, but it's how powerful that a few little things out of place make a disaster out of everything. It's insane.
Oh, hello guys. You see me?
But that's what happens when you have a kid in the house.
Bam, boom. Lily, come on. Come on.
Mejor déjame mi cuarto. Mami.
Okay. ¿Dónde está Luli? ¿Dónde está Luli? She's not there. Wait a minute. Hey. Mommy.
Don't make me tell you again. I had this in a specific page and I told her to get away. This is the book I'm reading. Lord have mercy. on brand.
Hey, no toques.
So I am launching my online businesses, so I thought, what a better book to read. So this is where I am today. This is the work I'm gonna sit down and do tonight. I also noticed there's gonna be a lot of work to do on the next few pages. Like a lot of work to do. So let's see how much I can do tonight. The other books that I have, I want to finish these books in the first quarter of the year. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and with this one 10. So hopefully we can do 20 books this year. I used to read a book a week. So if you call that, that's almost, maybe it would take me a little bit more than a week, but it was mostly a week, week and a half. And if a year has 50 weeks, that was a lot of books that I used to read. And now I barely read one. So my goals for this year, it's my wellness, my night routine. I want to get back into a good, cozy night routine. And I'm already late for it. But what are you having there? Dame eso. Chanel!
What?
You leave your trash in your room. And Luna had it.
I tried to.
Don't leave trash everywhere. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, the books. So, 2025 goals, get back into a night routine, and that includes reading. Reading, journaling, and meditating every night. I do them every morning, but now I want to also do it at night. I used to do that AM and PM.
Stop.
Ah. Luna, mami. No. Ya, no toques. Oh, I thought you were leaving. But you just came back. ¿Qué pasó? I love you, mami. Boy. Here we go. Here. Quantum cooking book. I don't get the joke. Oh. Good. All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I want to start working. I need to vlog. I vlog from my phone, so I need to vlog. And I want to start loading whatever I have so far in my computer. So that way tomorrow morning I can start editing what we have as we keep then vlogging during the day. I guess that's one thing that I'm trying to do, not let my vlogs accumulate, because if I let them accumulate, then it's gonna be too much and it takes me forever. I had to over talk myself to edit my vlogs, and we want to put content 3 times a week in my YouTube channel. So I also noticed that the high quality pasta with cheese, I wouldn't change a thing. Me neither. It's the best thing ever. I also noticed that I could film good quality videos on my iPhone, but it takes a lot of memory. And I have way too many videos, so I need to also go to my phone and delete all the vlogs that I already did. Like, I have vlogs from like 2 months in my phone, and that is taking way too much space. So I need to look at my look at all the tabs, you guys, all of the tabs that I have opened in my laptop, and I just close a few so that way it doesn't get slow. Otherwise I will have a gajillion more tabs open. I just work in so many things every day at the same time, but I think that's not good for you to have all those tabs open. So let me close this one. Yay, I just closed another tab. Okay, I need to do a post. I haven't done my social media posts, so we need to do social media. Today, Monday. What I have for today? Let's see. Okay, so Monday. Your gratitude list. Okay, I think I know. Motivation Monday. Where's my calendar? So for now, let's focus on. Okay, I know what I have for today. So I'm gonna make my health and wellness website post now. So I have a health and wellness Instagram /TikTok. I have my personal brand. Instagram/TikTok and YouTube. And I also have my jewelry store. I'm opening a jewelry store this year. So I have that Instagram. I just realized I have to open a TikTok, but I'm like, is it worth it? Because they're gonna ban TikTok. We don't gonna have TikTok, so what's the point of me working my butt on TikTok? But then we're having a new president. He's gonna work for it to not get eliminated, so we don't know. So should I start working on it just in case? If it makes any sense. So that's 3 accounts that I need to post right now. Oh, and I also have my Spanish Instagram/TikTok. So that's 4 social media accounts that I work with. So let's go with the first one. I already did my Spanish though. I did my Spanish. So we got 1 out of 4. 3 more to go. So here is. I just found this idea on how to up level my content, and this one it's a video. Instead of having a background photo, plain photo like I used to, I'm having a video. So that's new. So let's see how that works. I'm gonna do content like that this week. However, I did them square, and after I did them square, I realized that I need to do them in rectangle, like real form. So, but I already worked on this week's video, so I'm going with those, and then next week we want to work with the longer ones and see which one does better. Yes, that one is going to Instagram, but I post the same Instagram and TikTok. And whatever I post on all of my channels, whatever I post on my health and wellness website, in my personal website, or my yearly stuff, I also post them on my personal brand, because my personal brand is what divides them in all the other platforms. Hopefully it makes any sense. So I'm posting on Instagram right now, and then from Instagram I'm gonna post it on TikTok as well. I'm gonna put the hashtags mindful eating, healthy lifestyle, health. Okay.
I think Tuesday Miss Walker's coming, right? I don't know.
We'll see.
Okay. The other teacher said that tomorrow, tomorrow she's gonna move class. Hey, Luna, no toque.
No, mommy. Okay, I think you're good. Okay. We're posting. Okay, let's go to TikTok now. Yeah, he posted. Okay. Shannon.
What?
Don't make that noise.
Okay.
All right, so now I am on my TikTok and I post the same video that I posted over there in here.
Ahora son las primeras 10 cuentas del TOC. Me comentan listo con el TOC.
I was working so hard on TikTok so that way I could go live, and now it's getting banned. And I'm like, all that work for nothing. I mean, I was still far away from it, but I haven't put the work anymore because I'm like, what's the point? Maybe I will be a lot better now, but... Mami, deja eso. What's the point? You are really good at your job. I watch you and I like your broadcast. Oh, thank you. You mean I posted a video today. You watched that one? It was a video / podcast. The next one is gonna be a vlog. What I was gonna do? Okay, I remember now. And now let's go to hashtags. I have some basic hashtags that I always have saved, so that way I don't have to write them every time. Copy.
Freezing cold.
Dude, you need to chill. Like, this is a place for safe conversations. Hello, how are you doing? How's your night going? Happy to have you here. See, I need to do them long form because when I load them on TikTok, we have the black on the bottom and the black on the top, and we don't like that. So, but I already did those videos, so I'm not gonna do them again. Glad to hear that. Welcome.
Mami, esto es tuyo.
Luna. She was playing with it.
Ready? Hey!
Yay, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the subscription. We're going all in YouTube this year. I decided to make YouTube my main platform. So I think YouTube is a good source. YouTube, I'm loving YouTube really good because Facebook and Instagram, it's all about, first of all, ads, take money away from you. And they focus on big content creators and they don't focus on small content creators. And YouTube, it's really focusing on small content creators, which I love. Like when I look at my YouTube, my For You page in YouTube, I see videos that only has a few views, few subscribers, and I'm like, those are the type of people I want to find on YouTube. Like, I'm so over huge. I mean, if they're huge, they obviously work their butt, and I don't want to take that away from them because hopefully I'm gonna be better. But the other platforms focus only on the big ones, and YouTube gives a lot to small creators. And you have it all on YouTube. You have short, content, long-term content. You can make posts. I need to work on my posts. That's the next thing I want to work with, like doing posts where I grab, put photos as well for you guys, and share more actual photos and live stuff with you guys, more like present. You're not missing out on anything. I have come to hate Facebook. I have Facebook mostly because that's where I have most of family and friends, like my parents, cousins, uncles. Facebook is more friendly for like older age people. So again, that's where I have family. I used to love Instagram, but it was like way before, like the original Instagram, when they did not had stories or anything like that. Um, they didn't have videos. It was just a photo. Like you will go out, you will take a random photo of you, like you like for memories, and you will post them. And now it's not that. Now you have to have a filter. Think about the order you put your photos. Do you need to put now they don't focus on photos. Now you had to do reels. Like, if I want to take a random photo and just post it, for me, my life trajectory, I do way better to remain in silence and solitude for most of my time. I love that. A barn. Well, I am cheering for you, and I know that you can make it. If you put yourself to it, you can. If it came to you, it's because it's meant to be. If that idea came to you, it's meant for you. So I love it. Okay, post. Yay! I'm gonna work this year with enjoying more my time. I was explaining on my last video. I posted a video today, and I share like, Shannon, there was a year that I was like in love with life. I was so in peace. I was like, I felt bliss. I was joyful, even though I was always at my home and I wasn't going out. Like, I was not going out. I would never be in the street at night. I did not go out at night for like more than a year and a half. And when I started to go out and all that stuff, and then last year I was in a long distance relationship. Then I moved from Puerto Rico to the United States. I moved countries, and I was check marking a lot of things in my bucket list, like check mark, check mark. But I was feeling like something was still missing, and it's because I forgot about my wellness. I was living, but I was not in solitude. I was not going outside anymore. I was not reading. I was not journaling. I was not meditating. I was not going outside. And when I started to do things, I was always busy or always working on my computer, because now I want to build my brand, my online businesses. But I wasn't taking time for my wellness. And I was like, I am happy. I am fulfilling my dreams, but I feel like something is missing. And it was that I was not spending more time with myself and enjoying in life. I feel like I had to be always working. And I feel guilt to sit down and watch TV or do nothing, when my mindset is like, you're building a business, you're not going to be successful if you're not hustling. And I feel bad about sitting down and enjoying my night. And I'm like, I'm working this year on like getting back into my wellness. And yes, I'm going to hustle like crazy, but at the same time, I want to spend time quiet, read, journal, meditate, and just be. Just be. Yes, freedom. I think that's one of the words for me. Like, yes, I've been an independent woman and I love my independence, but the word that I resonate, it's freedom. Like, I want to have the freedom to make my own choices, and whatever I choose is because I have the freedom to choose that and not because I have to. If it makes any sense. Like, I want to be in control of my hours. If I want to like shut down my computer because I need to take care of my kids, they got out early from school, they don't have school, they got sick, if something happens, their appointments, like I want the freedom to say I can shut my laptop down, I can close my store and go and do what I need to do as a mom. In my case, I want to be a present mom. That's my number one thing. Like right now I'm working, but I'm here with my kids, and that's where I say freedom resonates more, because I have the freedom to do that, to be in control. If you have a regular job, you doesn't have freedom of how much you want to put in, how much work, how much hustle, and like choosing your hours, what's best for you and your family. Yeah, because if you're doing all the things you want, but you're not tapping with yourself and connecting with yourself and doing that solo moment with you and just being present and just being, and just be. Because you're always thinking about the future and working about the future. Like, I'm working for the future, which is my businesses and success and financial freedom. But what about now? I don't know if I'm going to be here in the future. Hopefully I will. But you don't know what's out there. And I wasted my present moment on work, 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 work. Even though I love what I do and it doesn't feel like a work, but I also want to enjoy my presence. Yes. Yeah. Like, if I need to make a choice, I make the choice because I wanted that and not because I needed to and I have no other choice.
I need a paper.
You need a what?
I need a paper because I can't even find the other ones of mine. I don't know where is it, so I don't know.
¿Chequeaste la gaveta?
¿Cuál gaveta?
The nightstand. That's where I put all your notebooks and your papers.
Can you show me it?
The one next to your bed, dude.
You put it there?
I always put them there. Yeah. You always have to be doing something, always working. You're always thinking about the past, what happened. Oh my gosh, this happened to me. Oh my gosh, that happened to me. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Or you're always thinking about the future. Oh my gosh, I had to do this. Oh my gosh, I had to do that. Oh my God. And you're thinking about all the worst case scenarios, and you're not like present, enjoying your life. I've been on that rabbit hole, and I don't want to do it anymore. Whew. I think I want to put this in here so it stop cooking. Hi!
Oi!
Cuidado, mami. Exercising our autonomy. I was reading today and I wanted to talk about that, about how we need to have a plan. Like, you know how you, at the beginning of the year, you set goals, like I want to do this and that. Caliente, hot. And sometimes we get rigid and stuck with those plans but we don't leave space for life surprises. Hi there, how you doing, sweetie? We don't leave space for surprises or change. So I think that's why I kind of felt like I lost my identity, because I was so focused on my dreams and how I wanted to achieve those dreams, that when I achieved them, but it was not how I planned it, I felt like I lost my identity. And I was not open to just enjoy what I was having in the moment. Like, example, I met my boyfriend and I was hoping, this was my goal. I'm gonna build my online businesses. I'm gonna make a certain amount of money. And when that happens, I'm going to leave my country. I'm gonna leave Puerto Rico. I'm gonna move to the US. I'm gonna be alone, independent, depending 100% on my salary. And then I'm gonna be open to meeting somebody. It happened completely backwards. I met the person, I moved to the US, and now I'm working on my businesses. And I think I felt like I lost my identity and lost who I am because things were not happening like I wanted to, instead of just like enjoy whatever it's happening. It's finally happening, you know what I mean? You okay, Mama? Oh my goodness, I'm not yeah.
Okay.
Déjala. My light ran out of battery.
I think she has something stuck over here.
It's just water. She was drinking water. Go with the flow. I read a thing about how sometimes we want something and we grab the hand so hard that we don't let the air flow and you are suffocating things. So I think it goes as well with everything. Like, we are so obsessed and we are trying so hard that we don't allow the ideas or anything to just come to us freely. Sometimes I just grab my phone and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do or post, and I'm like, just like whatever comes. And something came and that became my best reel or content ever. Thank you. The perfect idea could be wasted. Yeah. I'm from Puerto Rico. Hi, Mama. Mwah. You're doing good now, Mommy. All right, so dinner is ready.
Dinner is ready.
My daughter. Girl, it's 7 p.m. Yes, but it's nothing new. It's nothing freaking new. The town I live, my family manages over 50 Airbnb properties, so imagine the chaos. I used to work cleaning the Airbnbs until I moved here in June. Um, so it's a small town. The light, all the light system, the cables and everything, it's old. It's old. And Puerto Rico has grown. There's a lot of small businesses. Unfortunately, they're mostly food trucks and outside businesses instead of having like a physical local place with AC, because the government makes it horrible for people to have their own businesses. But people are not giving up and they're building. Even if it's a food truck, there's a lot, and that's more energy. Another thing is the town that I grew up with, it's a very small town. By example, when I was going to town, it took me 5 minutes. Now it was taking me 10 or 15 minutes to go to town, because there is so much tourist in my town that it's more traffic. The point is that the power system is still the old ones. And every time there's a big holiday, we run out of power. Like literally every long weekend, every weekend holiday, because it's holidays, we have a lot of tourists. And my nighttime after 5 p.m., the light will go out, because everybody by that time, it's I live right in front of the beach. I used to have beach views, hear the waves and everything. So that's why it's also very touristic, because of the water, the ocean. So everybody's in the beach or in the pool during the day, but at nighttime, when they come home and they turn the ACs and lights and TVs, there's always a power outrage. But that huge blackout, it has happened a lot of times already. And almost everybody is opting, almost every house in Puerto Rico has to have a water system, because they always out of water as well. That one is not talked that much, but there's a water problem in Puerto Rico, and then we have the power. So everybody either has a electric generator, or they have solar panels. I did put my house has solar panels, because I was freaking tired of the fucking light situation. You are wasting way too much money on gas every time the light goes out. So I decided to go with solar panels, because I was over it.
Mom?
I remember I was in Puerto Rico in Maria. Where you from? I am horrible typer, so don't worry. Like if I write something and it has no mistakes, who wrote that? And I was in Puerto Rico for Maria. I spent 4 months with no power, and by that time, I did not have my solar panels. Ohio. Yeah, somebody from the U.S. I'm in Florida right now. I moved to Florida on June. So I was in Florida when Maria happened, when the coffee situation happened. We had earthquakes happening. And I also had another hurricane, 2 hurricanes on a road, as a matter of fact. We had 2 hurricanes in a week after Maria. That was 2 years ago. I remember I was pregnant with my baby. But Maria was bad. It was really bad. But I am very grateful that I live in a good neighborhood, and every time the military will go with military boxes of food, or we have donations from other people, and every time they will like go to a spot, and that's where people will go in lines to pick up the boxes of food. And what I saw that it was very beautiful is that, because I was a mom of 3, including a baby, She was a year, my baby was a year old. People will always like stop in my house. Like I will have a car, beep beep, and I will go out and I was like, yes. And they were like, they were giving food up there in this place. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And I would run inside, put my sandals. I would not even get ready. I will grab the kids. And the time that I was running inside, grab my sandals, kids, and purse, like cars keep beeping and stopping. Hey, there's food. Hey, there's food. Because everybody knew that was a moment there with 3 kids. So houses that were with moms, elderly people, all the neighbors were always taking care of them. And another thing was that if I was not home, because sometimes they did go to the streets straight away to the streets and leaving water or boxes of food. And if by some reason I was not home because I was working, I still had to work when that happened. So if I was working and I was not home, they would let people know. And they would say, hey, there's a mom with 3 kids in that house. Leave her a box in front of her home. And they would leave me food. So that was a very beautiful thing that I saw about all this when all these hurricanes and situations happened. You're gonna eat, right?
Huh?
Tú vas a comer, ¿verdad?
Sí. Este más look. Look at this from Miss Walker. Look at this Miss Walker.
I love you, Miss Walker. Oh, that's so nice. That's very nice of you, Chanel.
Don't smack my.
Chanel.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Okay, now for Chanel.
Aye.
But yeah, I spent 4 months with no power. But I was good. I had my generator, I had my water supply. I had neighborhood support, my parents' support. My parents live right next door. But not a lot of people, unfortunately, were doing good.
Where's my chocolate?
Mommy. Boy, mi amor.
Can't find my chocolate.
Do you check my room? I am shaking and I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or because I just drink an energy drink or maybe both. Who knows? I also need to charge my phone before it shuts down. Oh. I need to get my charger. Boy, mi amor. Cuidado, mami. There. Come on, sit down. Let's eat. Yippee! Are you ready? Yeah? You ready? Nice. If it was from tell God your plans and he will laugh at you. Boy, mi amor. I would always say I did not want to live in Florida. Like say, if you give me an option, Florida will be the 51 option. I did not want to Florida. And guess where I came first? The first state that the universe bring me to. I had to come to Florida because my boyfriend, we had a long distance relationship. I went to Puerto Rico, he was here in Florida. He's in the army. And they have him here in Florida. So I still have like 2 to 3 years here. But actually, I will say I misjudged Florida a little bit. It is way, but I don't know. I just had this vision of Florida. I think I had like the Miami version where it's a lot of Hispanic people. And what I love about the United States is the culture. And I was like, why do I want to leave a Hispanic culture and go to another Hispanic culture? Hopefully I'm making sense. But I'm in Gainesville and I love it here. Gainesville is beautiful. Yes, there's a lot of Hispanics, but it's really not that much. And I don't know. I'm actually gonna be sad leaving this town. Boy, mi amor. I have to be honest. I'm gonna be sad leaving. There's a lot of trees, a lot of nature. I think it's pretty also because we have the University of Florida here. And I think that's why it's also helping Gainesville to look good. I'm literally shaking. You see this? I mean, I was hungry, but not that hungry. I think it's because I was drinking an energy drink. The best place for a holiday. I honestly don't know. But one of my dreams, and this is why I'm working really hard to launch my businesses and get monetized here on YouTube, because one of my goals is to go every holiday to a different country and explore the holidays, like different cultures and all that stuff. And we are planning to go London and Paris for Christmas/New Year this year. So finger crossed we make that happen. I would like go every year, go to a different place to spend the holidays and see which one is the most beautiful, magical, Christmas-ish. Learn how each culture celebrates it. Ooh. Oh, gracias. You just give me an idea for next week menu. It's been a long time since I don't do risotto.
Yeah.
I love food. I went to cooking school. Boy, mommy, boy. I went to cooking school, but I did pastry. And I've been wanting to go again, but for food. Well, one year you go to one, and the next year you go to the other one. Hot. 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 You see the smoke? Yay! I think it's good. Let's see. It's good? Yeah? Te amo. Careful. Me rompe el tenedor. So we're doing London for like, this is what we want. We want to do London for like probably 5 days, and 5 days Paris. So probably London is going to be for Christmas and Paris for New Year's. We want a 10-day trip. I don't know. I have seen photos of the holidays on those places and it looks really pretty. Puerto Ricans have a really good, happy holiday. They're all about a good time. But I always visualize holidays like cold. Sweaters and cute holidays, sweaters, hats and jackets, and in Puerto Rico you're like with your shirt and like sleeves, and I'm like, this is not holidays for me. Apple pie, honey mustard dressing. It might to make the honey mustard dressing. That all sounds good. Apple pie. I don't even remember when was the last time I had one. But a good, fresh one. I was talking with my boyfriend. No, mommy, no. Quédate aquí. Ma. About sweets and all that stuff. And I'm like, I want sweets, but I want them like, I want to go to a bakery that has fresh, 100% fresh, made from their sweets. Like when you go to a grocery store, yes, you're gonna get a sweet, like Publix. You're gonna get, Publix bakery is really good, don't get me wrong, but they probably gonna have like a already cake mix, and they're gonna do that, and that's the cake they'll make. It's fresh, they did it there, but it's not like 100% made there. They mix the flour, they mix the sugar, the baking powder, baking soda, all those ingredients over there, and the difference in the flavor, it's so different. Thank you. Hey, Mama, you want more? Here. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. Fresh apples, fresh everything. Oh my gosh. Those are the best foods. One of my favorite places that I went is Costa Rica. I went years ago. And I loved it because their fruit, they are very nature oriented. They really care about the nature. They don't, like if you do outside activities like canopying or stuff, you are not allowed to put a single nail in the trees. You needed to figure it out how you're gonna do things. You can put things in trees, but you cannot like hurt them, put nails or anything. And when it comes to food, it's organic. And like every food that I tasted, it was so delicious. Everything was fresh, was clean. Like, oh my gosh. What? Luna! And when I was in cooking school, I remember I was so sad every time there was no classes. And everybody's like, yeah, there's no class. And I'm like, no, because I love baking. And I love that we made every day 4 or 5 different desserts from scratch. It was the best time of my life. I did gain a lot of weight. I love that. That is what I call life. I try to make everything as homemade as possible. I try to make my own sauces. I try to make my own dressings. When I bake, I try to do it like 100% from home, because I think that's the key for living a long, healthy life. Like, if you want to be an old lady, like, I want to meet my grandkids. So, yes. Come on, Mama. You're done? You want to go down? Look at that beautiful, messy hair. Come here. Ah. I love those little toes. I always told my boyfriend that we should, when we finally buy a house, I want like a good patio in the back, and I would love to do gardening. That would be like my old lady goal. Have a garden, veggies, chickens. I would not kill them. I would not have the heart to kill them, but at least for the fresh eggs. Veggies and fruits from my garden. Like, how amazing would that be? And that's therapeutic. You're outside, you're grounding, you're connecting with the universe. That's the key for a long life. Long, healthy life. My boyfriend's coworker, he has his own chickens, but he's allergic to eggs. So he gives us the eggs from his chickens. And the difference, when I get eggs from Publix, the egg yolk, it's really light. Yes, ma'am. Toma. The egg yolks are really light. It's like a really light yellow, pale yellow. And when now that we have the chickens from the coworker, and he's giving us his chicken's eggs, the yolk, it's way darker. And I was looking at the documentary about fresh chicken versus farm chicken and all that stuff, and he talked about that, and I was like, I noticed that. Like, you can see the difference in their color, in everything. Yes, I'm enjoying dinner. Hoo ha ha.
What food is that?
Well, now I know how many chickens I need. I think 6 chickens is really not bad. I thought I was gonna need like a whole lot more. I can do 6 chickens.
Don't push me.
I don't think I have seen duck eggs. I used to be vegan. Sometimes I still feel bad. And I try to eat mostly plant-based. Do you have a homework?
One. But I guess so. Can I sleep here?
Nope.
Right now.
Well, I'm good with that. We do eat a lot of eggs here.
Hey. Mom. Mommy.
My boyfriend, because he works out and he's very picky with his diet, and he's all about high protein. He eats a lot of eggs. On top of me also eating my eggs. My daughter likes her eggs. So we go through a lot of eggs in here. But I was scared about like if I'm gonna need it. If I was gonna need like a lot of chickens for that. But I can do 6.
Luna, are you kidding me?
I'd rather have them. Really? Thank you. I'd rather have them outside, grounding and connecting with nature, plants, and animals than being on their phones and TVs all day. My boys, like today I went to the store. You hear my daughter? I went to the store and my kids are like, where are you going? Why are we here? And I'm like, dude, you getting somewhere outside your damn room. No, I want to go home. And when they go home, they go to their rooms to play games and be on their phone all day. And I'm like, no, I need to go to a store and you're going to go with me so that way you can say you were out of your house for a few minutes.
That's right.
Acabo.
Lenny, ma,
Cuidado.
ma, ma, come on, hey, come on.
¿Ya tú te comiste tu comida? Finish it. Stop playing. So I was working on my social media posts and like always I got distracted with academia stuff. Yeah, I think the same. Way better. They learn, they are outside, vitamin D, learning about food. You never know what happens. Right now, I cannot keep a plant alive. I have tried, they all died on me. I forgot my sleeping pills. When they grow peppers. I think the first thing, I don't know, that the first thing that will be the easiest to learn how to grow, it will be herbs. And then I can do like veggies. I don't know if like seed veggies first and then rooted veggies, or like figure it out like what's the best process to learn as we go. Because I kill my plants. Talking about plants, I have a one outside that I haven't checked if she needs water. Okay. Nice. I can figure the pepper thing out, so we can do that now. Start somewhere. Because I live in an apartment and I'm on a second floor. And like, we do get lights in the balcony, so... But it's AM light or PM light. I think it's AM light. Herbs are nice to grow. Yes, because I had no idea. I had no idea like where to start. Okay, so I think we can get started with peppers then and see how it goes. I have such bad luck with freaking plants. Exactly. I always said just get started. And I know we're talking about plants, but I always say that with everything. Like Right now, if I want to start learning, I need to start. How am I gonna know if I don't start? And when I started like streaming, I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what to say. Like I was like, what are we gonna talk about? Like how am I gonna do this? And I'm like, there's only one way I'm gonna figure that out. Starting. Well, that's a good one because I always like right now I have peppers in my fridge. I always have peppers in my fridge. I love cooking with bell peppers. Yay, I reached a new goal on YouTube. So to dry them out, like I just put them like in a paper towel for a few days. I think I read something, I might be wrong, that for sprouting it was best if they were in a like in a dark place. I do get lighting. I was thinking about when was the best time, when do I get the lighting? Because I know that there are plants that depend on the AM light when it's more less strong, and there are plants that can survive a strong light like the light at noon where it's really strong and really hot. There are plants that can survive it or not. I think in my balcony I have the AM light, which is not that strong. What is this? You dry them first in the dark. Then you put them in wet tissue. Okay. I thought that I needed to let them sprout in the dark, not dry in the dark. So I was getting it backwards. You can produce lots of peppers. We don't mind lots of peppers. We love them. I love cooking with bell peppers. I mean, I always want to have veggies. And I'm very picky with the veggies. And one of the veggies that I can tolerate are peppers. Okay, so that's... What you doing, Mama? Yeah, I believe they germinate really, really fast. What you doing, Mama? Oh, okay. Here. Wow. Where am I? I've been so busy today, I did not have time for my social media posts. I'm posting late today. Hello. Hi there. I'm thirsty. It does, because I also working on a membership website about health and wellness where I do a lot of coaching and wellness. And I rebranded to Stephanie Wellness, then I changed to Mindful Eating because first I was Fit Steph because I started everything obsessed with fitness, but then I started to learn more about health, and then I decided to be an entrepreneur and build my online businesses with health and wellness coaching. And that's because I'm starting a business. I started to learn about entrepreneurship and mindset and growth, and I found like mindfulness, consciousness, holistic, and that's why then I changed to Fit Steps to Stephanie Wellness. And when I did, Stephanie Wellness was my free website where I put free blogs and posts about everything like grounding, mindful eating, and all that stuff. But then I decided to launch a membership website, and I call it Mindful Eating. But it was too much work for me, too many websites and all that stuff. So I decided to shut Stephanie Wellness out and do mindful eating. But because we don't just focus on wellness, we focus on a lot of other things, mind, body, and food. I changed my website to my wellness elixir, which we touch a little bit of everything. So me being able to like grow my own little veggies and herbs will go completely 100% with who I am and what I believe. Like I always talk about reading your food ingredients. A lot of people read like the sugar. People read the nutrition fact, but they don't read the ingredients. And I'm like, no, you need to read ingredients and try to make everything yourself. Like pasta sauces. Yes, I do have some that I purchase, and still when I purchase them clean. But I always have them just in a case where I need it. And today I was like, I'm late. It's about to be 8 p.m. and I still haven't even done half of the work that I need to do. So today was the day when I use a pasta sauce from the can. But if you have watched me doing my previous videos, I always make my own sauces. I always make my own cookies. Like I always make everything from home. And I try to do everything as healthy as possible. And I always tell them, read the ingredients. My boyfriend will read the nutrition facts. He will be like, oh, this is great because this is low carbs, no sugar. And I'm like, yeah, and tell me about the ingredients. And when you will read the ingredients, I was like, that's a no, that's a no, and that's a no. And everything he was putting in the cart because it was healthy, it was horrible. Because when you read the ingredients, there was nothing natural in there.
I'm tired.
Yes. Yes, we can. When I walk outside, I always try to touch the trees, touch the leaves. When I used to have plants before they died on me, I gave them names and I would like talk to them. I love my plants. I actually call one wellness and I call the other one mindful. It was mindful. It was from my business's names. I call them from my business's names. Mindfulness, I think it was. And I would like touch them and talk to them. And I don't like killing animals, even if it's a bee. I feel bad. I remember I found a spider. Like, it was inside the house, and my daughter was a baby. She was like 3 years old. She was like, "Mommy, look!" And there was a huge tarantula. And I was like, no. And I put it on a bowl. I then went outside and I put her back in her habitat. I remember when I was pregnant, I was staying in one studio. Oh my gosh, and there was this huge rat and I was freaking pregnant and I was screaming. And when I told the owner about it, and then the owner showed me like she killed a rat, and I was so sad. I was like, why can't we just take... I know it sounds horrible. Like, people will think about rat and they're like, kill it. And I was like, no, I don't like killing them. And it sounds ridiculous because I eat animal foods again. But that's when I was like really vegan hardcore. Because again, we can connect with them. They are part of the universe, and I feel bad. The bees, I don't like to kill them either. I mean, they're essential for survival. I truly believe that.
Remember at Puerto Rico, there was a rat. Remember that?
Yeah, I was just telling them about that one.
Oh, that was big. That was big. That was so big.
Maybe. What? Good. I'm frustrated. I'm gonna have to call my bank tomorrow. I'm launching a business and I did my first investment. It went wrong. I was having problems with my card and they took my money out, but the order did not process it. And I like texted the company, emailed the company, and they were like, your order did not go through, so you have to check with your bank. This is the real struggle and scares about launching businesses. You might lose money. And it's sad because you have a few bucks and the little bit you have, you finally invest and something goes wrong. So I need to call my bank tomorrow.
Can I go?
Dude, I said call, not go.
Oh.
Because the bank is in Puerto Rico.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm opening a jewelry store. So I was making my first jewelry purchases. Like, the main product. I've been waiting so long to have that money so I can make that order. And when I finally did it, something went wrong.
What is you not doing?
I think it has to do because my card is from Puerto Rico. I did open a bank from here with Wells Fargo. But the problem is that I don't know how to all my income comes from Puerto Rico. I have my own property where I'm renting, and all my money comes from Puerto Rico, child support and everything. So I need to figure it out how to transfer money from one bank to another, but I think it doesn't allow me. So I had to go take that money out, which they charge you extra for taking that money out, and put it on a US bank. So that way I don't keep having these problems. I hope so. I will call them tomorrow and see how we can do. For sure, good news is I do have the screenshot when it says that the payment did not go through, and I also have the email from the company saying that the order did not go through. So where's my money? Come on, let's see where it is. The universe is trying. It's testing my faith to see if I'm gonna fight for what I want. Puerto Rico, not even in the phone, they have 24-hour support. I had to wait until the next day at regular hours to call them. I need to check if Wells Fargo here it's like that. But I need to figure it out because I know with US bank accounts, you can transfer money from one bank to another. Like my boyfriend has Navy Federal, and he will transfer money from that bank account to my Puerto Rican bank account with no problem. But I've been trying to figure it out how I can do a transfer from Puerto Rico to a US, so that way I don't get charged every time I move in money, and I cannot figure it out. I have checked in the app, I have checked from the desktop, I cannot figure it out. So when I call to see where the heck and bob is my money, I'm going to ask them as well about how I can make a transfer, because I also want to separate personal with money. So I want to have everything personal with my Puerto Rican bank account, but everything that has to do with business, I want to do it with the US bank account, so that way every time I make a product purchase or whatever, I don't have problem because it's not a card from Puerto Rico. Yes. I'm just getting stronger. I'm learning. I know, like I'm shaking, and it's just like a couple $100. Now imagine if I would not go through this and learn how to go through this, and it's about a way much more money, like life-changing money. That would be devastating. I remember, I don't know how she handled it. My best friend, she has her own little boutique as well. I got inspired by her, as a matter of fact. The idea started from me purchasing from her, but then I decided to go a way higher price merch. But she has her own little boutique where she goes live on Facebook, and she will show the merch, and you say mine, and you purchase it, and then she will send it to you, right? So she had thousands. She had like from her clients $4,000 plus her wins. Like there was about $8,000 to $8,000 of merch that she took to the post office. Well, actually, she had it outside. You know how the mail people will go to your house and take the mail? The dude took the mail, and all of the client orders disappear. Almost $10,000 of merch, of orders, completely disappear. And even though it was not her fault, because she did the tracking number and everything, she had to deal that with the clients, and she was like, this is not my fault, this is out of my hands, this was the US post office, this was not me, but because this is my business, this is my name, I will still respond the best way I can. And she was literally crying, because imagine, she had to figure it out how to put that money back, and she had to give she did not get the money back. What she did was she gave to her clients credit, because she also have no money to give back. So she had to give credit to her clients. There were good clients that say, you know what, I know it's not your fault, I don't want credit or anything, God will supply. But when it comes to businesses like this, it's very scary. And I always wanted to do online business with online digital courses, because the loss I was not gonna have to deal with this. And I finally did it. I say, F it, I'm going all in, and boom, my first purchase, this happened. Thank you so much for your words. What can I do right now?
No.
She's so scared of me.
Why is it scary you? What are you doing to your sister?
Oh, because she put her middle finger up, so now she thinks I'm gonna get her ass.
Really? Chanel. Kids.
Luna, cuidado, te va a pinchar.
I really hope so. Because I was really excited. Like, I was even filming the moment when I was doing my purchase. Like, I literally have it on click. And as soon as it says the payment did not go through, I was like, wait a minute. And then I went on a rabbit hole. I thought I put information wrong, and I keep fixing the information that I thought was putting wrong. But then I remember that it was not the first time I had issues with my card. Luna. Chanel, por favor, vete de aquí. ¿Tú no ves que yo estoy trabajando, mami? Then I remember that my son tried to purchase something and my card did not go through. And I was like, that's weird. But I didn't put too much thought to it. However, it did not go through. It was not taking my money out. Luna, stop! No. Leave this alone. No, mommy. My neighbors downstairs have to be going nuts with these kids running. I live on a second floor. Yes. I should have done a smaller investment. I think that's what my lesson. Like, this was my first time trying the products. Like, I was investing a lot of money from the get-go instead of just making the minimal purchase to see like the products are really what I want. Like, this was my test. And I went like almost double of what I should have. But I was very confident because I really, really searched the supplier. I searched the website. I searched that the place exists. I searched their social media. They have a huge following on social. I have seen the videos of the products, and they were good products. It is what I had vision. So I felt like this was the right supplier. And I was so excited. And then that happened. And I was like, no. Oh, look, my best friend is going live now. She's doing a huge sellout. She wants to get rid of everything that she has in stock, so she can bring new merch. And I've been going crazy purchasing clothes. Don't regret what your gut told you. You were likely right. You haven't been proven wrong yet. If you went smaller, you'll probably regret that. Thank you so much. Yes. My gut told me I was doing right. I even wanted this bangle. She was running and she fell. What I was saying, I forgot. Oh, I keep seeing this bangle. I don't know if I said, but it's a jewelry store, and I purchased the first jewelry that I want to put in my store. And there was these bangles that I keep seeing. I'm like, I want those bangles. I want those bangles. And like 2-3 days before I placed my order, I saw their socials, and they were promoting those bangles, that like new merch. And I'm like, those are the bangles that I want, right? But I was looking at the website and it was not showing, not showing, not showing. The day that I was going to make the purchase, something told me, go search again one more time. They might have the bangles now. And they had the bangles. And I was so excited making that purchase because I was going to get the freaking bangles that I wanted. I think that's why I was so heartbroken when it did not go through, because I was really, really like envisioning me having my jewelry by the 9th. I think it was gonna be here, but now it's gonna take 2 days more or 4, depending if it's a weekend. But it was like everything seemed like meant to be, like, you know what I mean, like everything was happening. I learned my lesson. Next time, even though they're gonna charge me money for taking my money out, because it's, if I take money out of a bank from another bank, they charge you. I'd rather lose $4 or $5 and make sure I have hundreds saved. But I will use a US bank next time. I mean, I know there's been people that have seen it worst, so I just need to, like you said, trust. This was just a test. This was just a test.
Okay, let's see. Mickey Mouse cake.
I need to start thinking out.
There we go. Okay. Go to that way, and there's a mess, okay? Okay, bye. Yeah, we do have. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. Wait.
All right, girl. It was so nice chatting with you. I love it. Sometimes I get a few dudes and I'm like, no, I want serious conversations. I love this. This is what I want. So I'm super grateful that I found you and I had to chat with you. Especially about the plants thing. I want to do that. I want to do that. My balcony will look so nice with a bunch of plants.
Okay. You have to go. That
I finally had a good conversation with a guy. I cannot believe this. They're always saying weird things.
so.
Like, I want to talk good conversations, talk about health, wellness, plans, business, and like they're all saying weird things.
Here we go.
You have no idea how many times I had to block somebody, and I'm like, no, man, I don't want to talk about those things. No respect. There was a dude asking me, like, where's my fiance? He wanted to see my fiance earlier, and I'm like, why do you want to see my fiance? Sometimes they say, like, say my name, and I'm like, why you want me to say your name? What are you doing? Well, first of all, thank you for your service. I think now that my partner is in the army, I can really appreciate, like, you know, we go everywhere and we get stopped every time. Every time he's with his uniform, we always get stopped and they're like, thank you for your service, thank you for your service. And I'm like, oh. So, thank you for your service. And it was really nice to meet you. And I love a good, respectful conversation. I really appreciate that. This is what I want to do, you know. I want to be able to meet people all around the world and have meaningful conversations. You guys are my friends now because I moved from like I said, I moved 6 months ago here, almost 7 months today. Oh my gosh, 7 months since I'm in Florida today. And my sister is 3 hours away from me. My best friend is 2 hours away from me. Like, I don't have conversations with grown-ups. This is my space. This is my community. Hi there. Nice to meet you. But what I was gonna say is that I was gonna go now because it's 8 p.m. So I wanna shower. I wanna clean the kitchen. I need to do homework with my daughter. She has a homework. And then I wanna be able like sit down and enjoy my night. I don't know if you remember the conversation where I feel like I need to be hustle. No. I wanna sit down. I wanna read. I wanna journal and enjoy. Somebody has homework.
Who is it?
You, mommy. You have homework. I'm gonna take a shower first and then we're gonna do homework.
I want to take a...
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So have a good night. Thank you for being here with me. I will see you next time. I almost weekdays, I'm almost always live, especially at this hour. I go live around 4 to 7-ish. I always start when I'm going to cook dinner finally. I make it home around 4. Sometimes I go straight away to cook dinner. Sometimes I takes me a minute. Today I started at 5-ish. Sometimes depending on life, later. But I'm always at night here live with you guys. So it was really nice to meet you. And hopefully I will see you again this week. Have a good night. Thank you.
This is a lot, I think.
Girl, this is not one homework. This is a gajillion. This is 3 pages. Lord have mercy. And it's all math.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to read it.
All right. Have a good night. Nice to see you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.